Welcome to the SA Entrepreneur. My name is Wendy Hlatjwayo, and this is the show where we host entrepreneurs to talk about their experiences and journey in their respective industries. And today I am super excited because I have Gugu Motsoneng.
Hello everybody. Lovely to be here. Thank you so much. It's an honor.
Gugu is the founder of Orange Memo Careers.
Orange Memo.
Orange Memo.
Because we divide it within, right? There's careers and there's the startup part. So we just say Orange Memo. Then when you come into Orange Memo, you realize that's careers and startups.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw as I mentor, as I coach, that as young people, we are not able to answer and get the right channels, right? So with this, I'll make an example with one question is, how do you describe your business? We are not able to answer that question, right? We always answer it from the surface.
I get you.
Not from here.
Yeah.
Not from my why of starting the business.
Yes.
And now explaining it. This is me, Gugu Motsoneng. I am the founder and CEO of Orange Memo. I provide career and development services by providing tools that will help you overcome your limiting beliefs.
Yes.
Just in a sentence.
Just in a sentence. And I always find that because we are not, we don't get into environments that challenge us. So what happens is that we could become afraid and lack confidence to say, this is who I am. This is what I do. These are the services that I provide.
To putting yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there, if you don't talk about your business, no one is gonna know.
Okay.
No one is going to know. Who are you gonna sell to?
Who are you gonna? Yeah, because a lot of people.
And if you say, I'm Gugu, I do CVs. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right, good for you, Gugu. Later.
You know, can I confess something? I remember when I met this wonderful Dr. Ujabulile.
Yes.
I read the book. I love this book. You can go get it.
Yes,
I remember you said, you said that you really want. It takes you into the ups and downs of entrepreneurship and just the understanding of what an entrepreneur is, what entrepreneurship is. It breaks it down in such an easy to follow way, right? So when I met her, right, and they were just asking, what do I do? And I said, oh, I do this YouTube.
But, like,
and she was
what if she had R1 million to sponsor you to do better?
Can you imagine? And it's one of those things where I'm like, where does that come from? Because it's an instilled behavior of looking at what I do as in like, oh, it's just that extra thing.
You have to be pitching all the time.
You have to be pitching all the time.
You are pitching, but don't make it a pitch. I need to make it conversational. Yeah. Because you've been practicing, you've done the admin, you know what the business is all about, you know what you are all about. It's gonna come out naturally to say who you are.
How do you do business? What when you say admin, what are you referring to?
Sometimes as entrepreneurs,
so must I do a business plan, like a full-on 50-page business plan?
Not 50-page. You can do a one-page business model. One-page business, you call it a lean business plan.
Okay.
That it goes through 9 stages of, your customers. Who is your customer? Or your different types of, so you must break it down. Okay, my customer is a job seeker.
All right.
How many people are job seeking?
Yeah, we've got a lot in South Africa.
The job seekers. Who is the job seeker? What's the age of the job seeker?
So you're doing your customer profiling.
Yes, you must profile. You must do this. You can't talk to anyone. Not everyone is your customer.
Or relevant.
You can't. So, alrighty, cool. Now you know, that between these ages, I mean, I'd say everywhere. South Africa, I reach, right? I'm online business, virtual, right? So now I've expanded in that way. Even today, not even one client from Alexander has bought a CV from Orange Memo.
All the people we work with are outside from
All
Alex.
my sons. they've been outside, right? So that's what I'm saying. You need to be, so for me, I knew I'm an online business, so I know I can touch everywhere. Cool. Now I need to understand, okay, I know the whole South Africa, but this is the 18 to 35 people. Now I need to understand their problem.
Okay.
What problem am I solving?
Unemployment.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but unemployment.
And so
what?
Okay.
So unemployment, yeah, everybody's unemployed. Why you tell up do I know which economy savings? Mangala business.
I don't know. Do you not go out and first create the relationships?
Yes, so not the building of relationship. It's also now as a career coach to understand what jobs are out there.
Thank you. Okay. I hear you.
And I need to understand.
So you do your supply and demand analysis.
You need to understand
job market.
What's coming out there? Right? What is it that comes in the next 5-10 years?
So I guess that's where your career counseling comes in, when you go to schools, to grade 9, to say, I know that in 10 years, cybersecurity, for example, is going to be booming.
Yes. So choose the right subjects. Choose the right subjects. So now, as an entrepreneur, choose the right client. Right? You need to be able to know it. You must know the client to go by. So for me, it was easy. I was the client.
You were the client, so you understood.
I was the client. I was the Gugu. So 35 now, I was 32.
Yeah.
Starting. I don't have a job. This is the type of job I need. These are my skills. This is my. So you assess what are the skills of the people that you want to help, right? Okay, I noticed. Okay, 18 to 35. These are people different. So how do I cluster them? There's graduates. There's entry level, then there's senior. So go promotion, and it's once you are at 28, 29, so you are go entry, also for the promotion. So that's a client. How do I help? Career development, mentoring. We do career action plan, all that. Then Gulaba, okay, entry level. I spawned my love. How's your CV? Okay, you only ended with matric. Most of us is just matric, right? Okay, Google. What do? You need to partner with an educational institution. That is for me as a business to do that, to go and search how best can I help my client. I partnered with Specon Holdings. They have e-learning courses, right? So I'm like, okay, before sends a CV yako, does you the course in a week. It's a 5-hour course, mine's a 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Sometimes you're over ambitious. Then I guide you, okay, and course, then we upgrade your CV, right? Okay. So if you also want some practicals, I can help you. Okay, let's say Wednesday you work readiness, even an Excel spreadsheet, or you were doing Excel, right? Okay, help me do a spreadsheet like this, like this, like this. You are implementing now.
Okay, so it's not as simple as coming to you, say I'm a job seeker. It's coming to Gugu and Orange Memo and saying, here, please revamp my CV, and then
I need to know you. I can't write your CV now. I need to understand you, and I need you to understand yourself. Because if I don't, I'll tell them seven.
How do you take someone on a journey to understanding themselves?
That's why I say we always start with career counseling.
Okay.
You don't jump and say CV. I don't also do CV only. Okay. My CV has a link here, LinkedIn. Nice. So people can open the CV and then click on the LinkedIn link, and they say my favorite LinkedIn doesn't talk to your CV. It needs to talk to the CV. Okay. Right. So I make sure it talks to the CV. Okay. Right. So that's a package. Then there's a cover letter that's customized, and then there's also a job application email template that's customized. Right. Those are tools that you can use anytime. But let us see yes. Already, you're always ready with those tools. Right. Then job applications also. Go do the homework. So I won't help you if you I not want, but in a way you would say I need to understand where you coming. Yes, where you coming from. What's your story? When I write your CV, I write your story.
But here's the thing. I was reading that another quality of authentic leaders is their ability to tell their narrative in a compelling way, you know, being able to tell their story.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes we don't see the value in our story.
Yeah, I had that problem as well.
You had that problem.
Yes.
How do you then get Wendy to craft a story that, no, what you're telling me right now is a journey, it is a story, and it has value, and we are going to put it into your CV in a way that brings about personality into your CV.
Yeah, you get clients with, I don't trust you can do it. How you gonna say I am this person if I don't, like, well, now they don't think they are, right? So
Yeah.
I'll make an example with one of our clients who wanted to move from a certain industry of engineering to another. They only have certification, not the experience. And they feel because they've been doing this for so long, it has been their first job, they've been doing it all this time, they are not competent enough. That's why we say we help you overcome your limiting beliefs. It's a limiting belief. So I have to help you move, guide you away from that. You need to
limiting
understand,
mentality.
write down why you think you won't be successful. Why? Okay, I don't have experience.
Those are your assumptions, right?
Wow. It's assumptions. Wow. Okay. How do we turn these around?
Yeah.
Right? You have transferable skills that can be transferred from this career to this. You also have certification to back you up, and you also say, I am willing to learn.
Wow.
That's all employers want to know. Are you willing to be teachable, to learn? Or so I can help you if all you want is money.
I'm gonna go back to your vision. Maybe if you can share your vision, the vision for Orange Memo, because I love it. I'm in love with your vision.
Yes, yes.
I'm not sure it's your intention, right, for people to just fall in love with your mission. Thing of abundance. How do you say it? This thing of
we operate from a abundance mindset. So that we can be able to cast your vision, right? And unlock it. We know it's deep inside of you, and we want to unlock it.
So I come to you and I'm saying I'm a job seeker, and I come to you, I'm saying I'm in, because my mentality at that point and my reality maybe is lack. It's of lack. I'm lacking a job. I'm lack.
It's lack. And that's all you see. And that's all you receive.
And that's all you see.
And that's all you receive.
How do you, I know, like, we keep going back to the mentality.
That's all you receive. Once you say abundant, the way I've been running Orange, I would put out an audacious post, affirmation out there. I have an abundance mindset. I'm putting it out there. I'm telling God, yay.
Faith.
Now, you created this.
Yeah.
So you better do something about it. You said you have a plans.
You have
for
good
me.
yes, plans to help me prosper.
You have a path for me.
Yeah.
So if in Yasuga, you have a conversation with God. Right?
Okay. How is it important for someone to have a belief system?
It's important because you have somewhere to go to if things get tough. If things get really, really tough, it gets tough. Sometimes it's a lonely journey.
It is.
But also it's not lonely because you always have someone.
You know, I've read a lot. Yes, you always have someone with you. Okay. I've read a lot of personal development books, right? I learned a lot. And they all go back to, some make reference to some belief.
Yes.
To some theology.
There has to be something, or
to some.
We're not saying the Bible only.
Yeah.
We are talking about the Bible
because
that's
us.
Right.
Yes.
For someone else, it could be mindfulness.
Yeah.
It could be meditation.
Yeah.
Right. It could be also. Unfortunately, it can't happen if you don't do the work inside.
That's the thing. Because for me, when I was reading all of the personal development books, I would always somehow round back to referencing the Bible, the word.
Sitting like this,
yeah.
I have abundance.
In heaven you say there's no lack, there's no sickness.
You have to believe it.
Yeah.
As we're not saying go say I have abundance and then money will flow. No,
there's work. But it starts with you.
But if you believe, it's like a prayer.
Startup incubator that you are launching soon. Tell us about that.
Exciting. The idea behind it was, as I said, we are divided into two departments, career and business. So we've so much focused on people wanting jobs that we forget that we need to create jobs.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So I've done a lot of programs through mentoring with Allan Gray, through assessing still with them, also learning from them to say, okay, they have a really amazing program.
Yeah, they do.
That helps artisans and
artisan entrepreneurs.
Yes, okay. Artisans.
Okay.
Like it's a we because it's a family. So you could be an electrician, you could be a plumber, you could be anything that has to do with work, wood, carpenter, you know, you could be able to be assisted by Allan Gray, right?
Okay.
So there's the Startup Academy and there's the Growth Academy, right? Growth phase, right? So when you're already growing and stuff like that. So that inspired me.
Okay.
It inspired me to see such young people trying to make it. There are stories behind it. Guys, we don't start businesses because we want to start businesses. We start them because we see the problem. There's so many of us who see the problem and we try to change them, right? So I thought I could bring it to Alex.
Okay.
Right?
So you, over the years working with Allan Gray as a mentor.
Yes, as a mentor.
So you gain that skill, right?
Skill.
And you are mentoring businesses.
Yes.
Okay. And now you get to this point.
Yes, now I get to this point to say, now I've learned this. What do I do? Remember implementation? So you learned all these things. Now you're an assessor, qualified assessor as well, through the help of Allan Gray. I wouldn't even know. There's a person called an assessor, but it's the same thing as being an interviewer, right? Interviewing applicants, assessing if this person is going to be the right person for the startup. If the person is going to be right for the growth phase, so you assess where they need help the most, right? So with that being said, I thought I stay in Alexandra. I need to empower my youth. I'm an online business. All my clients, most of my clients, I don't know. I've been online. Alexandra doesn't know about me. Do you know that?
They don't know that there's this amazing young lady that is an entrepreneur, that is a mentor and helping businesses outside of Alex.
You know, I was like, okay, through my help, rather with our partner, ELH and EGAF, we were doing youth tech expos. And realized we do these expos, like event in Kulu, like no, with the youth tech expo we were going outside. Right? Like, why am I going outside? Next door.
And asazi thina ngalezinto lezi azenzayo.
Why? You know, that also was like, no, I need to bring it home. I need to bring everything I've been doing all around to home. And with the help of different my current ECD partner, they say, okay, go ahead and pilot it, right? Pilot it, and then let's see how we can help you. And she said to me, the stakeholder, so Gugu, you're saying you want a hub? I'm like, yes, I want a hub. Not for me, for my community. They need a hub. They need the resources that I have. And with the help of you and everybody else that I'm going to engage myself, I will bring in people. I know you might not be enough for me to be able to go out there, but I will go out there and march. The same way as you march when you start. So I've been matching all this time. Now I match better. I match differently because I've learned all these things. So it's time to engage with stakeholders to say, come back here. We would like to onboard 50 startups in the townships.
Wow.
In our township businesses.
Yes.
I ukuthi ngibone my fellow brother kade athengisa amatamati lapha, it's been years. Simsupporta sisodwa siyi-community. Kodwa why anganamota? Why angakabi ne-container emile lapha? Why angakhuli? We need to ask those questions.
Okay.
The corner people who've been sending amagwinya, abomameti have been sending amagwinya for years, trying to get us to schools. Babi labantwana bebaya esikolweni ngaleyo mali yamagwinya. Are they taking that gwinya business into high school, or they went out and left umama lapha ekhoneni? Do you understand?
Okay.
So those are the things that I'm trying to understand. Why singakhuli? Then I need to do that needs assessment. Why singakhuli? Then find the right 50.
Find the right 50.
From Alex.
Oh, you've got a lot of work.
That are going to create jobs.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Okay.
So that is the goal.
I
know them.
I am
them. That startup.
You are them.
I am them.
Wow. You know, the beauty of having Gugu here today from Orange Memo is that you do career coaching, which is the employee, as well as you do the startups, which is the potential employer. So you on both spectrums.
Okay. Right? Now your business needs to be like this, so that
okay.
So you need to build a right profitable business for yourself. Right? Get help, outsource this person. Even if you pay 50 rand per hour or something, you are doing now in ukufunda. The skills we barter, we need to barter.
Yes.
Right? I could say, okay, Gugu, you don't have money to pay me, but I want to learn to be a social media manager. I'd like to shadow you for 3 months. That is a sacrifice you're saying you want to do for your career. You're not doing it for anyone. You're doing it for yourself because you know where you're going. And if
okay, tell me about this, because it's something that bothers me, but I barely share it. Is that I always find us job seekers, right? So I'll speak from a point of a job seeker here, that you don't have your personal goal, right? You do not have something that you wake up to, irrespective of jobs and any, just on your own, right? And so you don't know what commitment looks like. You don't know what it's like being consistent and committed to something for a long time. And then I go out there and I seek for a job, I get a job. Now I have to be committed into waking up early every day and being at work on time. I have to be committed to delivering on what I need to deliver on. And so I always feel like maybe also for the company, they have now a challenge of having to teach me what commitment looks like. You get me? So I get in there and I'm like, okay, it's a job. But because I do not know myself what it's like having to wedi waselokishini ozama YouTube channel kunethe kushise kube njani, we understand.
That is where the assignment of research would obtain companies.
All right.
Right?
So uzotikimi.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not just researching go to Coca-Cola office and this is how I get there. No. You're researching the culture. You're looking for someone inside who you're going to have an informational interview with. I help you do that. We go to LinkedIn, we do LinkedIn strategy, we go to look for people within those companies that you're going to set up appointment. 30 minutes, I'd like some advice. I'm looking into getting into project management, and I see you're a project manager, Gupi. I'd like some advice on how can I best present myself out there.
Wow.
You're not asking for a job, right? And they won't say no. Okay, cool. Set up an appointment. There's set questions that I help you ask, right? You start talking about them. Tell me about yourself, Wendy. How did you get yourself into this profession? That person opens up. They give you their history, why they became a project manager. Now you start assessing if it's the right job for you. and it's
Yeah.
while this person is talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And we are
okay.
bakhuluma kanjani
Yeah,
naye
bakhuluma
mangabe
kanjani,
staff
yes.
members, team member
Okay.
ezokhuluma
This
naye.
is what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, cool. All right. I see. Thank you so much for that. What type of person becomes successful in this role and within your business? When we actually a person who's successful here, I mean, I've been successful because so.
Yes.
There's advice. Okay, I've done these courses, I've done this and this. What do you have? Come back, now. This is what I have. Do you think is enough? You're talking to the person who you aspire to be, the person within the business that you want to work. What is the culture? You ask before you go inside. We don't ask. We just go in. We want jobs. And then maybe I go interview about our business.
Yeah.
Oh, you give us a vague
I know.
a research. I saw on your website you help people find jobs. You help people start businesses.
I know.
You did not understand the really purpose of the business.
And I've worked a lot with startups, and my thinking is always that I wish every job seeker getting into the job market can start working first for startups. And the reason why I say that is with startups, you learn the in and outs of business.
Yes.
You from going into being a promoter, you go and do policies, you go, and it teaches you also the background, you know, of what really goes into making a business work.
Yes.
You help startups, right? What goes into making a business work? I know it's a big question.
A lot of factors, but I'd say knowing what it is that you are trying to do.
Okay.
Having values also.
Having values.
Yes, that will help you to always be focused. So I would say my 3 values would be accountability, ambition, and making sure Uguti. So before I mentioned that last one, for accountability is to make sure that I do what I said I would do. Not only for my client, for myself also. I'm accountable to myself.
All right, thank you.
So if I promise myself that I will do something, and then that value, every time I feel lazy to do something that will propel me to go further, I remember that I need to be accountable for myself. Then I'm also ambitious. I have really big dreams. Sometimes people are like, how are you gonna do this, right? But because I know that I need to be able to, in order for me to be effectively to do that, I need to learn, right? I need to put things on paper. I need to
you need to read books.
I need to read and implement. Right? So as much as I'm ambitious, I'm not be too overly ambitious and then forget that to be where I want to be, I need to learn, right? So another thing is purpose and passion.
So that's your third one.
Yes, yeah. So passion and purpose go hand in hand, is the key, right? For me. So the passion will help you to be able to enjoy your work. So if you're not passionate about your business, you give it to somebody else and then your business dies, right? So because I'm passionate about empowering others, because I needed to empower myself and empower others, so every day I get to wake up. Right. So as I was saying, we celebrate in the office. As if we got that
you
job.
Ring a bell.
We got the job, right? Someone sending you a contract saying, I signed this contract because of your help. That is amazing. Yeah. So
for you, that's why you do what you do.
That's why I do what I do. So those, I would say, are values for one. You need to have values as an entrepreneur, as a startup.
As a startup. And the most important I find is that as a startup, you are the founder. People are actually following you. They are following your behaviors. So if there's lack of integrity, if there's corruption, if there's
your employee is like a child. They look at what you do. When you said, I want you to send me this thing in so and so date, or something, then you don't do it because you are the boss and you say like, I'll send it later. I'll send it tomorrow. When I'm telling you, you're gonna be frustrated. Now you wanna ask this person, why don't I send her on time? But are you sending things on time? I'm learning from you, right? So it's just that example I could make in terms of being able to lead by example.
Okay.
Right? Being able to like I was saying, you need to be able to motivate people as also get the motivation. So if I'm motivating you every day, you learn.
Yeah.
Sasa motivate omunye with what I said to you.
Yes.
Right? And this person will take that information to somebody else at that time.
Yeah.
So it's like,
because like there's this thing hype about culture, and you know, and because normally in a startup you're very small in size, you know, like you work closely together, so you learn a lot about each other. You know, that thing about culture, it comes from you as a leader. I'm gonna tell you, when as a leader you put all these things in place, right? Policies and whatnot. Yeah. But before you start a business, why are you starting it first? Let's ask that question. Okay. Right? Why am I starting? All right. And then I'm starting, maybe let's say my reason was to empower myself first, and be able to empower others, right? So now I know why. What is my mission? What I'm trying to do, right? So it's gonna be easy for me to wake up. Okay. So if you're in that corner, selling a market every day, and you're not selling it like lawyer, your thing is, your presentation, your stall. That's the thing that makes you different. But when how are you packaging them? Let's go to that, because I tell you, this is a mentality, and I like it whenever I talk to someone and I'm able to share. This is a mindset that I have, because you have traits and then you have mindset is a state. You're able to change it. I used to view the world in a very red ocean sort of mentality, right? So in business, when you're starting a business, you normally look at the market that you want to enter into, and you say, okay, so is this a red sea or a blue sea? In an occasion where it's a blue sea, it means that it's a blue ocean. It means that there's not a lot of people there. You'll be running businesses in that industry, you know, you'll be leading in that industry. There's not much competition. But here in the red ocean, it means there's a lot, you know, there's a lot of other competitors, there's a lot of people already doing the same business, and it's saturated, right? So I would always look at it from that point where I'm like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I feel like there's a lot of people that are doing YouTube channels. How do I let go of that mentality?
Okay, cool. So I would say, we could all be a pen, guys. I don't know if anyone has been a pen, Alex. No. There's like a pen, we call it a pen, like our market as Alex, like a pen, right? That's the first shopping center ever. Okay. Before Alex Mall. So there's hawkers. Yes. The same way, in the same way, in a different, like embarked, right? But omunye customer yakhe. Mina ngithanda ukuthenga kawendi. Ngizoza ngizothenga kawendi. Ngeke ngithenga kaGugu. And uGugu ngeke angibhatele ukuthi ubani uzile bazothenga kami, right? But I would say what's missing there is the differentiator, right? Then the person who would know the differentiator is the person buying from Owens. Which okay, ngathenga kaGugu last, amatamati wakhe azange abe right. Then mangithenga kuwendi amatamati aba right, aba fresh. Meaning ngizohlala ngithenga kuwendi. Okay. Even those things into one, right? Then it's how Wendy anakekela maybe akatshela uGugu ukuthi mina this is what I do, right?
Of course, then, I can't tell my secrets.
Then packaging, also how you present your product, right? Yes, sonke sithengisa amakota, sonke sithengisa blue plastic bags because it's the cheapest. I saw ngale nabo benza kanjani. Nami ngifuna ukuqala business, and I see there's a lot of people, but guys, be ambitious, man. Be dream, ne? But not saying spend too much money when you start, right? Yeah, but know if ubune mali, how would your finished product be? And if you know that,
and you try and aim for that,
you aim for that. If you know what is it, uzozama ukuthi kube njalo. Wow. In a minimal way and most cost-effective way. Wow. Right? Uzozama ngendlela zakho ukuthi okay, mina ngifuna amakota ami i-packaging ibe kanje. So you look for where you can get that in a cheaper way.
Wow. We'll deliver.
I am delivering 90-day interview. So if in 90 days you don't get an interview, we come back and sit down and see we do a revision.
Wow.
I say, let's revise.
Wow.
Where did you apply?
So where can people find you? Can people go on now and look for Orange Memo? And
Orange Memo Careers on Instagram, Orange Memo Careers on LinkedIn, Orange Memo Careers also on Facebook. And then for our startups, we are Orange Memo Startups.
All right. Okay. You can also leave a comment. You can leave a request for Gugu to contact you if you're interested in just knowing more about her services. Please leave a comment in general of how you're finding the show, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I am Gugu, your career coach and mentor. I help you transform your life, unlock potential, and overcome limiting beliefs.
Thank you for watching. Thank you. We really appreciate you. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. We would love to hear from you.